Hello and welcome to another episode of Trust Check with me, Hajara Hussaini. Trust Check brings you weekly reports on trending issues circulating on and off the social media space that have citizens asking so many questions. That is why we always remind you of the importance of verifying the information you receive before sharing to reduce the spread of fake news in society. Let's take a quick break. Welcome back. Today we take on a purported message circulating on Twitter, Facebook and WhatsApp. The purported message suggests that Ike Ekweremadu diverted 400 million naira approved to build a renal center in the University of Nigeria Teaching Hospital. The message started making a round shortly after the former Deputy Senate President, his wife and a doctor were found guilty and convicted in the UK for human trafficking and organ harvesting. Following their arrest in June 2022, the couple had been in detention for months before the conviction. TrustCheck carried out a manual search on the message and found nothing had been reported about the 400 million naira diversion. Also, the message seems vague with no proof to back it up. However, we reached out to a doctor in the teaching hospital, Dr. Babatunde Owotoro, who confirmed that the message is indeed false. The next claim was made by a Twitter user who posted a 2 minutes 20 seconds video suggesting that Musiliu Akinsanya, Lagos State Parks Management Chairman, popularly known as MC Oluomo, invited a group of thugs for a meeting and then got them arrested. The author of the post further suggested that the people seen in the video were used to disrupt the just concluded governorship election. Let's take a look. Be carefully watch the video to ascertain its authenticity before subjecting it to a verification tool, but found it to be misleading as some of the red flags were clear. It was clearly a video from last year when Idowu Odumosu was the CP as he was seen addressing the suspects. TrustCheck can confirm that the claim that MC Oluomo invited and then arrested the thugs he used to disrupt the election in Lagos State is misleading. Moving forward, I will be looking at how Facebook-sponsored posts aid fraudsters carry out their schemes. An analysis of several websites using the open source intelligence technique was conducted and it revealed that a quite number of internet fraudsters operate as phishing sites, while others use false information to attract engagement. This tactic helps them generate traffic, whereas visitors risk their personal information being compromised. I'm sure you're wondering how. Well, according to an article by the Native Advertising Institute, sponsored posts are described as regular posts on Facebook that are paid for in order to reach a wider audience. This allows such posts to be visible to individuals who are not directly connected to the person who made the post. Interestingly, due to changes in Facebook's algorithm, many businesses have adopted the use of sponsored ads to reach a wider audience, and that is why today we have an expert with us to tell us more about these ads. Khair Abdusalam is a software project manager and a tech content creator. Welcome on the show, Umu.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Yes, so we were just talking about Facebook sponsored ads and how fraudsters have been using it to, get people to click on the links and then compromise their personal information. So we just want you to tell us what to look out for, like the red flags, and how to avoid falling victim of all these fraudsters on Facebook using sponsored ads.
Okay, thank you very much. So just as you said, sponsored ads or sponsored posts can aid the spread of falsified information, as so many youths, so many people have fallen into the trap of fake information being sponsored, being spread all over the internet through sponsored ads and sponsored posts. So people assume that when they see a sponsored post, because most times sponsored posts actually come from big organization, big companies, people who hide under the influence of celebrities, credible names to sponsor these posts and adverts. So people oftentimes tends to fall into such traps because they tend to believe that, okay, if such post is coming from this page or from this name, it should be it should be true, if I should put it that way. So they oftentimes fall a victim. So there are so many things people should look out for before clicking on any link, or whenever they see any information from a sponsored post. So the first thing they need to look out for is to check the source. Before believing or sharing any information from a sponsored post, you need to check the source of the post. Is it from a reputable individual? Is it really from this reputable organization? How are you sure this is the exact person sharing this post? So there are so many ways to actually check the source of a post. You can quickly have a Google search on that information, or check the organization's website. If the post is coming from an organization, if you know someone from that organization, you can confirm from the person, or even just check from the organization's website to confirm that this information is true and it is coming from the correct organization before spreading this information. Then secondly, you need to look out for evidence. If a sponsored post is making claim about something, you need to look for the evidence. Okay, look for evidence that supports the claim, that supports whatever the information is claiming. And oftentimes you have to look out for data that can also back up this information that is being presented to you. Yeah, so you can also use a lot of fact-checking tools. Yeah, so many social media platforms now have fact-checking tools, and Facebook is not different. So you can use Facebook to check the facts behind the information that is being spread. If a post has been flagged, at times you can see when you're scrolling through Facebook, you can see that there is a flag attached to a post, or you can see an alert that this social post has been flagged. So you have to look out for such in any of the information on Facebook or on any other social media as it may be. So if a post has been flagged or is false, you need to stop sharing it. You need to be wary of believing such posts. These are some of the things that you need to whenever you come across any post, any sponsored ads on Facebook or any social media. These are the things you need to first of all do to verify such information.
Thank you very much, Umu. So you're saying that an average person can see these things, they are obvious to the eye, or do we need some special skills or tools to be able to detect that these are fake adverts?
Yes. So as I said, there are so many fact-checking tools, and many social media platforms now have fact-checking tools built in them. So Facebook has fact-checking tools built in it. So these tools are to cut the number of widely spread information. Okay, so at times you'll be scrolling through Facebook or through any social media platform, and then you come across a post that has a flag on it. So that means that information is not true. It is not verifiable. It is not a verifiable information. I also talked about using Google search. It's so simple. You can just go on Google and search for that information. And if the post is coming from an organization, let's say you see a post coming from a reputable organization, you might think that, oh, okay, since this information is being posted by this organization's social media handle, you don't just believe it. You can go, and the first thing you need to do is go and check the organization website first of all. for you to know that, okay, this information is either true or false before spreading it. So these are ways you need to check and verify information before believing it and before sharing it to others.
Thank you so much, Umu, for joining us and sharing these beautiful insights. We really appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
So let's take a quick break. Well, we've heard from Khair Abdul Salam, and she has reminded us again to verify information we receive before sharing to reduce the spread of fake news in society. And while we bring you weekly reports on false information circulating on and off the social media space, a simple way to stop the spread is to verify information we receive before sharing. For more information on the fact check, visit www.trustcheck.dailytrust.com and follow us on all our social media platforms at Trust TV News. Until I come your way next week, I am Hajara Hussaini.